people, we got rare earths. Rare earths are all the rage. I'm going to do some over-the-counter ones as well. USAR, up. No particular news. Wait a minute. Well, they did. Rare Earth Science joint development deal with E-Propelled for drone magnets. That's joint development and I thought, Apple? How is this? I did not, wait. Oh, because of Apple's investment. But following a recent announcement regarding an innovative agreement with Apple, trading shares saw spike 7%. Strategic partnership hints at a wider technological integration poised to impact market dynamics. Now that is excellent for USAR. And then you would also have TMRC. They're involved with USAR as in like they're the mine. They're like developing it kind of for them, but they're both have ownership or hold stake in this Round Top mine. That's the one with the rare earth. So TMRC. Yeah. All right. We also have this little guy, ARNNF, and that is from Stock Pursuit. This one, ARRNF, is up 47%. That, and you also have a rare earth ETF, REMX. That one could be interesting. But wait, this, man, oh man, they look like nothing. And I don't even know what their news. Oh wait, they actually, these guys, all of this is quite risky. This one is found in Australia though. See, Australia might be less likely. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't see Australia getting American money. But if all the world is going to see rare earth as important as America is viewing it, and obviously China, commitments receive institutional private placement to raise gross proceeds. Oh, so they raised stuff here. And institutional investors fundraised to accelerate development of the Halleck Creek project, one of the largest rare earth deposits in the U.S. This is in the U.S. So this is an interesting one. And this was from their money raise. AR is advancing Halleck Creek Rare Earth in Wyoming, a world-class rare earth deposit, which aims to reduce U.S. reliance on foreign trade chains of critical minerals. This could definitely be. And they're down. Well, they're coming back up, but if July 24th was the day they did that offering, yes, the offering shot them down, and now they look to be coming back. So this ARRNF could be very interesing. Man, the rare stuff is crazy. And USAR could both be very interesting. And then we have ESAUF. ES Gold Corp, and they were up 4% today, but they've been on, well, actually down for the month, 17% up in the last 5 days, and year to date up 422%. Okay, so that, and there's going to be, wait a minute, and we could say their news today. So they don't own like a mine per se, like how NB Neocorp and TMRC, well, not together. TMRC and USAR have the Round Top, and then NB, they have one in Nebraska, the Elk Creek one, and that one is also up. So these companies own actual mines, okay? Whereas ES Gold, their strategy is to buy property, invest in old or shut down mines, okay? And now they're innovative and then make them, so mines that have been maybe shut down because of like, I don't know, sometimes environmental concerns. Their model focused on reprocessing legacy mine tailing across America is targeting over 500,000 abandoned mine sites in North America alone. This strategy aims to generate near-term cash flow while funding exploration activities and addressing environmental liabilities. ES Gold plans to replicate this model across multiple jurisdictions with an updated PEA expected to reflect enhanced project economics. This, if they really can do all this, it could be. Recent passive seismic imaging has revealed potential district-scale mineralization. You know what else? AI and robotics can most definitely help. But Stock Titan, project still pre-revenue with production not expected until 2026. Okay, well, 2026 isn't that far away. And the way they're doing this is they can go to like old projects that were abandoned, and some of them might even show more that was there that they wouldn't have known. So when they say confirm the possible district scale geology of Montalban, validating exploration upside along with cash flow potential, company evaluating legacy tailing opportunities across North and South America to replicate clean, high-margin production model. Tailing reprocessing represents a large untapped multi-billion-dollar opportunity across 500,000 historic mining sites. I think ES Gold has. Construction of the company's flagship, Montab Project in Quebec, is well underway with initial production gold and silver bearings tailing targeting for 2026, while tailings reprocessing will serve as cash-generating engine for ES Gold. Recent passive seismic and academic findings have positively confirmed the presence of a deeper, vertically intensive mineralized system. More than 2,500 meters of strike length and over 1,200 meters of vertically continuity, now interpreted through advanced ambient noise tomography. See, this new technologies in AI is going to help them find things that they may not have known was there. But even if they don't find extra things, the things that they're already planning to do could be quite profitable. Quite. One thing, they are in Canada. So with NB, they got that Pentagon investment. That is something. And then you also have, this is another Canadian over the counter, Power Metallic. And they were also up today. And they're going to have their deposits in the Saudi one they're going to be looking at, which we're friends with Saudi Arabia, so that one's good. The Lee Ift Powerland acquisition. And they also have ones, the Lion Zone. That's their big one. The rare earths at the Lion Zone. So this is another Canada one. And then we have MILIF. And MILIF is going to be a copper one, Canada one. But they want to mine in, I want to say Utah. What did they have? This one is theirs. The West Gore Antimony Project and gold. So, West Grove, military metals, high-grade antimony. That's definitely one that they want to look at. But see, the thing about these Canada ones is they wouldn't get the investment like USAR, MP, and NB. Maybe they could. I don't know. But I would say the government money. But they could also get money from Canada, because Canada might also want to be doing this stuff. So they have high-grade results from samples taken from historic mine stockpile with antimony grades reaching 40% and gold 106 grams per ton. That one is another little over-the-counter one. So you have MB, though. I'm very bullish on right now. And MP. Man, they're just shooting. Every time you think you could get into MP, the growth for MP is going to be crazy. Because the Pentagon investment, the Apple investment, and we might be able to see other ones. Rare earth is important. And I think it's kind of a good thing that Trump's going to be, I don't want to say pressuring American companies to invest in the rare earth mines, but if they need the minerals, then I think they should have to invest. I don't know. What do I know? I think it's not that bad of an idea to have domestic supplies of minerals. And speaking of that, copper, if this, they're the world's largest copper reserve. And the EPA thing, they're talking about that on there. They've had a summary judgment. This is for the Knock Pebble Mine. And Judge Jason appears impartial, which is encouraging. This is supposed to be, they're saying they have to hand something in by October. The case is going to basically be EPA has until January 2nd to file their opening briefs. My philosophy is, I think that this EPA case, I think it doesn't last this long. I think that the government said that copper was a matter of national security. So I think it's only a matter of time until they say that they need this copper and all of this is for naught. Am I being too hopeful? Maybe. But the case is still on. The case is not dead. And it's supposed to be October will be a good date to look at, and then January. That seems far away. But like I said, I feel like anything could happen with NOC. But it's definitely risk. Obviously, NOC's very risk. Risk. And if you want to know more about the risk, you go to the Pebble Mine Group. Wait. And TMQ is another one that would need the approval for this Ambler project. So this is a Canadian company, And they have the Alaska Ambler project with a lot of copper and gold and possible some rare earths. So this is another one that could get approved. The court case is less of a debacle-ish situation than the NOC one, but still somewhat of a debacle-ish situation being stopped by the EPA. So we could see, well, not technically the EPA. This one's just, they need to just approve it. And the governor of Alaska is on board. So I think NOC and TMQ have lots of chance for approval, but I'm also very optimistic because of the copper.